down his sharper's attack. He's put him on the headshot angle. He's got Shush in support as well. Now, it's not ready for the Palace fight. That's Shush's responsibility. It's James that's jiggling. Perfect flash. Wow. Straight to the face from the Glock. Goosh. And on the way back is Flit. Knocks down one. Rotates in. Fame taking a duel, and he wins them both with Flit by his side, who frags everyone. 3 on the pistol to mow down the heroic defense. Bomb down, round lost, unless Yabi can get anything done. It takes him a full 12 bullets, but Norbert gone. Be hard pressed to do much more. No kit, got to find 2 more. Dancing around triple, dancing around the default, and that's the end of that. Flip for 4. Straight out of the gate, the outsiders. A statement of intent. Anticipating a Molotov down his gullet. This is mad.
He might get down in the back here. Kick it is coming back, and Shush is not predicting this whatsoever. He's pivoting, but he should be a dead man walking. Kick it hasn't spotted him. Kick it hasn't spotted him. Shush turns around and is going to get the kill. How's he pulled that off?
Nuts from Shush to have such a proactive defense so early into the piece. That signature heroic. Norbert, legged, knocks his kneecaps off. And he's not slowing down necessarily. Cadian will have time to reposition. Flashes, spray, Norbert, vicious to take down Shush. And don't forget, Cadian repositions down, catching that mid-presence. They're all now Tetris side. Facing in towards CT. Will Heroic avoid him? Still a lot of time on that clock. It feels like it slows down on rounds like this. Yabi, good for it. Cadian the same. Nothing for Norbert. That low HP, he has gone for the round the world maneuver. There's a small opportunity if Yabi doesn't hit this clean. Yabi needs it, loses it. Norbert should go down. He's hit every shot. They do get it eventually. There was a threat. And considering he was the one that caught flak early, it's impressive.
So do we see more of those risky maneuvers, trying to find these gaps, thread the needle? They're going to flash and fight.
4 of them taking mid-control and
no flash.
Complete success. 2 flattened. Flit, Fame, down. Norbert advancing. Very forward position on this, and he's found a gap. There's no one home. Bombs going down courtesy of James, and they're making a round out of this with a 2-man disadvantage. Heroic favored for the retake, but look at this. Norbert caught out, Tessus aware, and it will just start to peter out. They'll activate when necessary. They do need to get their ass on towards that bomb. James already catches Yabi. That is impressive. Oh. This is a problem now, because Kicker's still on the site, and he just needed one more frag. One more frag, and the 2v5 could have been a very real. Look how little time was left. Well handled in the end. And currently yet to frag. Tessa
changes.
Cadian about to make a lot of impact on this rush. They're throwing bodies into the B site, and Cadian's just swatting them away like pesky mosquitoes. Get out. Only one. James and his Kevlar vest going to do his Kevlar best, but we got a 4th, or rather a 3rd.
The B-bomb site was very light on earlier. It's just Tessus, but Cadian's here. But is he here in time? In the first shot, he spotted the cross. 1 down onto Fame.
Another death for Fame. 5 deaths, 0 contributions. This time handed his ass by Cadian, and they cancel plans. Little less experience on this side of the site, especially on a grand final fight. Yabi dancing with Flit. He's been a very imposing presence. James trying to chip away further as well. Shush has not moved. Look at this. The restraint on him leads to a frag. Should be 2. And that's the round locked in for Heroic. But you can see this is another example. Outsiders will make you work for everything. You cannot relax. Forward position. Yabi aware and now noted. Fame to activate. Down. That was his responsibility. But Fame with that hero AK does hero things. If he could just get another. Fame announces his presence in glory and bloodshed. Cadian tested on window. Tessa's tucks and turns tail. Actually dunks on Fame. That's a big nade from the Dane. Or posted, and that smoke won't last forever. He has got that Tech 9 in order to facilitate any close combat he's required for. Heroic have really strung out. Flit straight to the head of Shush, and this now falls apart for the Danish defense. There is an open plant, knocks him off it.
This isn't like any other game. This is your opportunity to win a major grand final and join the elite. It's our World Cup. This is the tippy top of our mountain right. This is every Counter-Strike player's dream.
Account for Heroic, at least firing off the shot. No damage inflicted. Flit just a bit of chip damage. Back of the box down to half. Fame tries his luck on the same move, and they stagnate again. Heroic draw blood with shrapnel alone. Down can extend that lovely dink. Obscured view, but Fame still holds his nerve. And now Cadian for the finish. Oh, it cost him his life. That was a little arrogant. goes for the finish. He was just so hungry for it, didn't consider the James position.
This is the info game again. A-ramp, nobody. They've actually given up the gap to Kickit, who is starting to come back around. Shush might get caught by a timing here in the two of these. They've had some awkward timing so far. Kickit's very aware, so is James, and this should be a pantsing right here. The A-bomb site is open for business. Yabby on the flank as well again. It flanks on flanks on flanks.
Flanking the flankers who flanked. Yabby, how has he got this gap? Both there, both dead! Yabby! Impact! It looked like outsiders round now. The script flipped and only one more headshot required. Norbert catches flak. One to the head.
He's sitting it. He's sitting it.
He is holding it. Oh, and he doesn't expect it. Tessus saves them. What a round! Yabby and Tessus, with their powers combined, will make a fifth round reality.
Oh, okay.
Kickit on the crawl. Now, Shush will be exposed.
Spotted. Kickit. Laser vision.
Got a free headshot there. Shush caught out, but he does survive long enough for Stown at least to shut him down. Outsiders still making a very imposing presence up the stairs. Nice angle through the smoke. One undone. Fame to trade. 2-on-2. Very high stakes game. And the bomb is being planted. The pot shot to bait Yabby to crawl. I don't think they got the info on the walk through. Timing good. Damage better. Straight through the triple box. Getting Yabby a problem. They don't have a kit. There is one there you see on Shush's corpse. Actually one right in front of them. You can see that through the X-ray. Time-sensitive mission. Kit picked up. Oh, spots them both.
Default
Eliminates
plan.
one. Fame holding his nerve in his first major. Never mind the grand final.
He's lost him.
He's completely lost him. Fame evaporates the invisible man. Clutching up for the outsiders with pinpoint precision. That's nuts.
You have to have impact.
It shows as well, James. Clutch of the tournament so far. One of the many reasons they find themselves in this grand final. Now Fame, down. Another name we must mention as he forces the conversation. A double kill forward on mid. Norbert's his next victim. Stown with 3 and dips away. Baits into Tessus. And the whole squad just sent packing. 1 to go. James does hit the first.
Right, that's a bit of a gag.
I think Katie would even laugh at that one,
right?
Yeah.
So Stown can do it all, right? And in terms of like superstar ascension.
2 through mid. Flit and Fame. Dastardly duo. Coming for you. Cadian. Gonna be swept through. Nice find from the leader. 1 and done. Fame still an issue. Shush, woof, meets his fate. Double out of his M4 still, and Fame did take a lot through that smoke. Up against the 3 of them. Tessus, if he can find it cleanly, does get spotted out by James. Relay of information. Fame is up close. The bait, the switch. They're not looking. Good react out of Tessus. Leaves it all on to James. 1 bullet. 1 kill, smoke on the bomb. Can he really find all 3? Just has to stop that defuse. Yabby looking the wrong way. 1, as he looks to find another. Caught out, well played, just enough time on that defuse. For a 7th for Heroic. I'm nervous every time the man's in a clutch.
This push from Tessus, if he keeps going through the B apartments, he may find the bomb before outsiders have committed.
I love this. First Shush, spoke his name, still gets 1 on the swing through.
Tessus will find the bomb here.
Yeah, that's big from Tessus. Round defining.
Knife out!
He doesn't know!
Oh!
And he lost his head! Kickit has saved outsiders. Tessus.
Where was he going? The bomb was there.
I don't think he saw it. Cadian with him. James doesn't miss these. As soon as you cross into his line of fire. Whoa! Gorgeous! From that AWP. 1 AWP for Cadian. What can you hit? Not the same, and run on down. It is a 1-out half on the T side. Outstanding from the outside. It's a recovered half from Heroic. For the taking. Look at this proactivity, this awareness of the gaps. He's already burrowed into bench as the smoke lands. Shane's not ready. Okay, Stown delivers on the frag.
How are you gonna get back into this? Down's gonna keep pushing forward, taking the fight. Tessus has found Fame.
This is perfect. What a gorgeous pistol, but Norbert and Kickit aren't laughing. They don't think
on the
it's pretty.
side. Yabby's still coming.
Yeah, he's miles away. He has to hit his first on the P250.
It's a default plan as well.
He's got short to contend with. And he's already dealt with Kickit. A lovely tap out of that P250. Leaves Norbert. He's got the perfect retake package. Fully loaded. Smoke. Kit. Onto the bomb. Tickle it. Nervous. Cadian running him down. He's got to find that player on the bomb. Fakes it out. Still not getting that frag. Playing with them. He should have it on the knife. Missing it now. Cadian getting nervous. He has got it just in time. An extra 1,500 bucks as the karambit sinks into the Kevlar vest of Norbert.
And a force buy with 2 Famai.
could go wrong because there's a lot of bodies here from outsiders, and Fame is so deadly on that FAMAS. The FAMAS with 2. Shush finally stops him before any more damage is done, but I'm afraid that will continue to echo through this round. They are trapped. Door locked with Norbert with the key. Now they can play this as they typically do. Kicker does go down to the flame. A war of attrition from Spray. And Norbert is starting to actually press the issue.
Oh.
Test is unawares again, just clotheslined with the hand cannon. A single bullet, lethal. And oh, James snappy to the head of Stown as well. Outsiders will make you work. And this second round supposed to be a walk in the park. It's not, it's more like Jurassic Park. Snapping at you everywhere you go. Little Velociraptors, Flit and James will finish it. And that's a forced by victory. That T-side pistol.
So now James is a loose piece. He gets to read this as he likes. Really
interesting from Fame. You can see the passive stance. This is the fight he was waiting for, and Stown does nothing. It's again Fame in the feed for 2. He is good for the double, is Fame, but maybe Heroic can do something with what remains. James making it difficult. On to Javi. And yeah, he's found all of the frags necessary. Cadian now with the touch of his tongue. A quick snap of the Deeg, a great shot. And 8 seconds left, he'd have to bang him out now, and that will do. That'll do nicely. Outsiders have humbled Heroic. 16 frags, the boy is back.
He's got the most multi-kills in the server right now.
Oh, and there might be a few more on the agenda. Here it comes, Fame with 4! Just knocks Heroic for 6.
Well, yeah, sure, they're eco kills, but that's going to feel good in the context of this game.
Well-timed nade. Flit and him are working in unison very well. What a shot. It's straight through the smokes, down, and look at Fame. He's just not flustered. It's a good one back from Shush. Won't be expecting such an immediate trade because, yeah, there comes Norbert. Swings through the angle. Positioning brilliant from the outsiders, looking like the better team. No one knows that Cadian has slipped through. This is interesting, especially now. Kicker saves the day. Tessus bomb, 3 to find, and James having absolutely none of it. Just hold it in that angle. You said already was posted up, expecting something fruity. Heroic come knock it. James opens the door. A lovely find onto Tessus. More required. James, the Time Lord. Just
I can't find him.
To destroy as they do. Oh, hit some shots. He's still on site though. 5 as they go for the bomb. Bodyguarded by Yabi. Incredible resuscitation for the Danes. And now Cadian may have spotted a frag. Yabi delivers. And they will close. What a turnaround. Heroic down in the dumps, but they stand tall.
Yabi had to get that kill. Well, he did, not when I expected it. So the rotation over. That is a massive shot from Cadian. That is crazy. And the barrel, Pinocchio's nose, giving him away right there. Poor James, and this is just a finish. Every shot coming their way. That is definitely going to get the boys fired up. And take a look. Everybody showing some emotion right here.
That's their last timeout, Chad. That is what it has created. The fallout, the reverberation. Or where Heroic are positioned. You can see James has actually put himself at the front of the pack. The spearhead of the assault cuts off Stown.
Well, where that came from.
Yeah, and he's in time for this peak. Oh, Cadian out orcs 1. Good whack from Flit. Multi-kill massacre in the underpass, and Kickert with 3.
Body's going to deal with that, but that is for 14, and this is Kickert on the jump up. Gets himself up to the double digits with the rest of the team right there. So not a pressure moment, but some big kills and obviously some confidence boosting kills right here.
If distraction is, well, thrown as it is towards the ramp side, and Shush out, about, and oh, doesn't clear his corners. Damage onto Flit, info as well. James never caught out. Yabi meets his fate at the hands of James. Only 3 for Heroic, a 3 versus 5 once, yes, but Lightning, will it strike twice? Stown does with an opening. Trying to plant, hectic, good fight back. Stown onto Fame. Cadian's back, his turn is kicking again, and only Stown. A lot of damage done. 3 in the round, but outsiders, they're up to 15. This is their map pick, and they are showing us why this defense has been brutal.
And this was after those 2 opening exchanges came in. So really, really good work from outsiders here. A decent attempt from Stown. You question what's possible if he had a couple more bullets in that 8K, but that's run dry. And the final buy from Heroic has as well. Rifle sure, but util, it's not existing. Who needs to make the play? Who's going to step up? Yami with a massive shot onto Flit there.
That is special. Everyone is a real sharp individual. It's the reason they're in the grand final. But who can do it when it matters most? It seems Shush can too.
Well, call it off, call it off. Outsiders, you don't have to get involved in this. And classically, they will give this one over. But how much damage do they want to inflict?
Yeah.
They won't have that as a possibility on the other side of the server where James, he will retain his. Well, this is a nice pace change. Heroic now starting to feel themselves here. Norbert trying to get back in time, but they should be in.
The smokes will land. He throws out his own. He's going to try his hand at a bit of a defense. A solo hold. Norbert, big frag. Two out of Norbert. Shush and Stan will silence the initial response, but the cavalry still canters in. Flit goes wide. Bomb to be planted. Kick it to distract. Recovers a pistol and a rifle. Equipped now. A 3-on-3. This is a brawl. And this is for all the marbles on Mirage. Quick back from Flit. Heroic tapping heads down, still in nuisance with 20 HP, goes down and only Cadian can save them. Kick it and James for the map. In this grand final, easy peasy, lemons are squeezed, it's outsiders up on the first map. Heroic crumble. And it leads to a lot of interesting mid-rounds. I'm going to be very intrigued to see how this plays out. Now, could this be Fame on the jiggle, catching immediate flak? Gooshed down to 3 HP on the Glock to USP. And oh God, Cadian's works just as well. Long range, eliminates Flit, and they're coming in. No smoke, no mirrors, brute force, straight through. Charging, wrapping around the smoke, guiding one of them. Kick it, does go down, takes one with him. Gap on that smoke. Shush is vulnerable. Norbert on the site does have a kit, and they're not ready for him. Unaccounted for. Back to turn. Only the one body drop. Still 3 versus 2. Favors Heroic for this pistol, and especially now. Tessus has taken James out, and it was Fame that got his head rocked, and now knocking off his stock is Tessus.
Wow, that pistol round means an awful lot. And look at the captain there of Heroic getting extremely fired up. This is twofold. Well, no rotation. Actually, Cadian's walking into this in connector.
Yeah, I mean, no barrels betrayed him. Fame, oh, he's dodged back turn. Cadian caught out, but Yabi did open up the B site, so Flit called upon. Oh, plucks, Shush on the leap. Repositioning to ensure they have a crossfire.
Norbert's flanking again here.
This is brilliant out of outsiders. They've got him locked in. And that's the finish. He sprays down one. A lot of damage onto Stown. His ears are ringing, his hands are shaking, and this round is surely the outsiders. Stown takes him down. Bit of team damage. 3 to find, and Flit will finish. That's lovely. Implies his absence of knowledge as to where the body of the assault is coming from. Anyone can hit a spray here. 10 bullets left in the mag. James good for the one. It's still Norbert, still hitting shots on that Galil. Nearly 3. Tessus has got the better and got the third. A 2-on-2. Flit rotates, and he's opting for bankside. Cadian's aware that's a possibility. Kick it loud. May draw Cadian's attention, and it has. Perfect execution. Tessus, no. No, no, no. You cannot. Clutch up as well. 4 frags. Dancing with kick it just in time, though. The outsiders will rise.
Cadian either has to take one of 2 choices there. I bait my teammate, I leave him when he's lonesome, or I need to, well, try and cover him off. And he went for the cover option here, maybe a little bit more selfish in nature, and they could have converted this round. But a great attempt from Tessus as we do get this back in the highlights.
I don't have a name for it, but there is this kind of common situation. Great shot, right? But there is this situation in Counter-Strike where by giving information, by relaying information, your players will react to it. Yeah, it's Norbert, kick it, all in position. Flit's the one though, the draw blood. Stown's gone, trying to run him down. Good on the Glock, Shush, 1. Very light on options now, and especially with a shot like that, Flit massacres them, a full ace. As Heroic just head in hands. Housekeeping, making sure no short info can be found. Now, obviously, booster available, but not currently occupied. Norbert jumps in. Oh, wow. My God! Stown is straight inhuman. Warning signs of what's to come. Heroic with a man advantage, but how long will that last? A miss out of James. Uncharacteristic kick it to be cleared. A perfect flash. It's Cadian that sets him up. Does that mark the round?
Looks like it.
Holds it on. A heroic round. 3 for that T tally. This. Whew.
Bit too much hang time right there, Mr. Norberto.
Yeah, didn't quite calculate his trajectory. Bang on the money. Shush as well. That was a perfect setup. You saw how, from Kickert's perspective, his counterplay was null. Is that deception? You're coming towards James' domain, and he catches him out. Shush puts the leader on his ass. Clears the toilets. That's a big frag, a big scalp. Yabi the one to charge in. Gets info. Does catch lead. Shush nearly dead. Careful, Norbert's coming. As outsiders have taken the site. Back and forth, the pendulum swings now, considering B, but it's getting awkward. Very awkward. They've got one smoke, Chad. What do you possibly build into the site that already outsiders have bolstered and fortified? Smoke heaven. Flit's already on his pillar. Kicker, good for the frag. Stan will trade. Still a chance for these two Danes. Not anymore, because Flit's got another. Cadian on the floor. Rotate through. Stan, definitely robotic. He can tap some heads, but he's lost a lot of life, and Fame crawling through. Plays it to perfection. Outsiders 5, handling it there, and Heroic. Okay, Kicker, what's he got for us? He's safe from the flash and a panic smoke to at least divide.
Trading territory.
And he conquer. Good flash again. Forces him into the pit. Flit, good frag back, good on Yabi. Just the Tech 9, all he needs, but Flit's such a problem. He is doing so much work for the outsiders. Nearly takes down as well. A tap to the side of the skull as James gone, and this round is up for debate. Cadian onto Norbert, one-on-one, and Fame keeps outsiders in it. What was that?
Wow, so much trading there, and the bomb didn't go down at all. That actually really stings for Heroic. Want to keep the pressure on, because right now outsiders aren't building that economy, but this is how Fame just closes out, and it's easy. It's easier for him to close that out because the kills happen so fast. There's no mind games.
Very
Everyone's here, Alex.
Molotov. And yeah,
everybody, all 10
versus 5 deathmatch. Tessus to try and break the silence and breaks the neck of Norbert. Need more. Fame still on long. Molly won't last forever. Big fights to be had. It's a massacre. Heroic running out of options. It's Flit again with the double. And it's Fame for the finish. The flourish. One back from Yavi, but it is one-way traffic. Fame and Flit, all 5.
4 players on B and aggression in the monster tunnel.
Can we talk about Kicker? He's got Flit behind him. The nose flash ahead. Jame already makes down dead. Yabi puts his name in the feed. They need more. Bloodshed. Tessus puts 2 on the floor. It's not a guarantee when Norbert rains down terror from above. 9 seconds. Cadian will try his luck at a plant. Fame from short side. He's safe from it. Can he come up clutch when he needs to? The answer, a resounding no. It's Norbert. 3. Yeah.
This is the supportive element, right? We're talking about these individuals in the team. Fame, Flit, he'll kick it with the experience. Jame on the AWP. Well, there's the opener. Another one. Keep adding that to the stat line when Jame gets the opener and the conversion. But Norbert happens. That is massive from heaven. And at that point, what are you meant to do? You think you're dealing with so many bodies, but I said it. Once you're getting through, you think you get some respite. You're getting none. Outsiders.
Prioritizing Monster. Oh my God, Flit, you can't be getting 2 of those. Yabi, what a gap. What a gap! Incredible presence of mind from Yabi to enter the site just as he knows the wallbank's being taken. If he could only get Flit, we'd have a site, we'd have a round, tapping away, dancing with him. Light on bullets. Flit chips further away at him. He's very resilient on this site. And Heroic are going elsewhere. Oh my Lord, James gonna have a freebie onto Tessus. And the rest just falling into place for this defense. Look at their health. 40 HP between the 2. Nade. Careful. Oh. Down. Evades it. Down on 8 HP. James can catch Cadian right here. Oh, a bad spray. Another round. Cadian lets it go.
Look at the aim from both of these teams right now. Yabi, it is building right now. Hey, hold on. It's not building. It is here. This is Heroic's opportunity. They've made it to the quarterfinal of the major, the semi-final of the major. This is their first grand final, and they're the ones under pressure now. Outsiders playing without an issue.
It takes pressure to form a diamond, and Flit and Fame shining bright on the grand final stage. This has to work. Stan crawls through the smoke. Norbert attends to it exactly as he needs to.
Jame is living in Cadian's head rent-free.
Oh, and just a perfect frag. Yabi betrayed by the legs under the smoke. This is falling so perfectly into place.
Death by 1,000 paper cuts right now. Every single one of these rounds. Heroic, it seemed close. The score was 6-3. The game still seemed close. But now, it feels grim.
So aware. Any trick, they're aware. It needs individual brilliance. It needs one of these 2 to step up. Otherwise, it's going to read 12, and it's the same Groundhog Day on Overpass. Yep, Norbert on it. Shush, one, half health, problems on the swing. Jame will secure it. And still stone-faced. They're so close to realizing the dream of a major trophy. If there's nothing, cut the noise, charging in, no resistance. Tessa's sandbags, Jame opens the door, and it's Yabi. Good onto Fame, takes down a heavy head, big one out of Tessas. Caught on the reload, deleted by Flit. Back into the site, looking to recover. Outsiders, looking to throw a heavy blow to Heroic with that bomb plant. Shush good on it, now swings through, Flit is out as well, only Norbert and gone. Heroic recover. It must win pistol under the belt, step one. He can sweep through toilets if they try and fake him out. This cat and mouse game.
One way here.
Yeah, the smoke gap. He's not going to be ready for this. Elevated angle. Oh, and a good one from Norbert. Levels us into a 4-on-4. Jay making decisions. Tessa's still around from behind. Could do damage. 35. As that bomb goes down. He's not clearing it. Neither of them. No, but from behind, he's let his shot go. Only the one from Tessas. 3-on-3, hard to break through. Maybe a bouncy SMG. Yeah, exactly. Oh! Shush! Breaks into the site. A little bit of hope, and it's smashed by Flit. Yabi trying to hold his nerve. There is time, but a 10-second defuse. The kit's forward of it, does retrieve it. Jame, wise, will jump for the info, gets it safely now as he looks, and Yabi tries to play the game. Jame confirms, fakes it out, and takes the round. Outsiders are up to 13 at the hands of Jame in Rio.
I want to see that one again. Like the details in a round like that. Tessa's getting circumvented there, but it's Flit with this double here on the Shush and Cadian. Shush buys in the space with the SMG, but you see his body go flying as Flit flings them away, and Jame, just the poise, understanding the time is his best friend.
Oh, so beautifully played. You just can't do anything. Yabi, outplayed. And it is Jame that goes looking. He will investigate the state of play. Kick it doing the same. Here they come. Flash is good. Frags are good. Need Yabi for more. Already on the floor. Down one back. Trying to hold on.
Bombs dropping back. There's so much time for this. James just sprung into action.
Oh,
He's taking all this space. Everybody from Heroic responded to this. Norbert's out. He is in the clear. Fame just has to hold them here.
Playing with his food. Fame catches him on the mantle. Heroic's hopes and dreams falling by the wayside. Cadian next victim. Fame 17-3 in the round. Stone dead. Oh dear. Outsiders are inside their heads.
Grab them out of the depths right here. There's no right option. Just sit back, wait for the push, and absolutely murder them. Fame with two more.
He is making a name for himself, Fame and Flit. Quite the duo. A duo, I believe, we might be talking about for some time to come. And could very shortly be major champions, Fame and Flit.
Yeah, a bit of an FU right now to Heroic here. On the double Deeks down.
Yeah, he'd need a lot more of that. And Jame, the contingency. Poor old Shush, a USP. And they know where you are. 15 is coming by virtue of the nade. It's Jame. Bowls him out.
Just to go to overtime. But this brotherhood of Heroic, they have battled through with the us versus the world mentality time and time again. In the public eye, this team, they have been ripped to shreds, and they have done their best.
Shush to establish that elevated angle on Jail. But Kicker's just trying to walk through. He's caught them out. One down. Jabi needs to hold on for his life, for his major life. But down goes Cadian as well. It's Flit. Takes another giant leap towards that trophy. Yabi and Stown quaking in their boots. He needs these. He needs a double. They're too good. They're way too good. Heroic. Shattered. Nothing to say on this second map of play. And Tessa's tasked with an impossible one. Outsiders have been perfect. And in Rio de Janeiro, Intel Extreme Masters 2022, he tries his luck. With every passing second of that bomb, the Outsiders prepare to start new celebrations. Finally, Outsiders. 6 years Dastan and Jane been chasing this dream. They got the right pieces, and now they got a piece for the trophy cabinet.
Their 5th major appearance. Kick it, Dastan, James. That core has been here before, but they felt the taste of defeat, and this time
The search for firepower flit a premium example, but Fame, Norbert, Jame and Kickert united as outsiders and crowned your champions of IEM Rio 2022!